You're listening to Inside Blitz with Levon Kirkland. Happy Educate, Encourage, and Empower Day. This is Levon Kirkland from the South Carolina Football Hall of Fame, and today is a special day for us. We are getting the opportunity to interview some amazing student athletes from the South Carolina area that's going to be nominated for our Bridge Builders Excellence Award. And man, I can't wait to get started. Davion Joyner from Dorchester High School in North Charleston. I look at his resume and I'm like, wow. I mean, All-State, MVP for the Carolina Bowl, 1,000 yards receiving this season. Just a tremendous player, but not only that, he's a great student and a great community leader. We want to welcome to the stage Davion Joyner. Hello, Mr. Joyner. How you doing, sir?
Doing great, Mr. Kirkland. Good to be here.
Oh, man, you called me Mr. Kirkland. I feel like my father here, okay? You can just call me Kirk or Levon. Is that cool?
Yes, sir.
All
yes,
right,
sir.
Here we go. The first question I want to ask you, because we always talk about excellence, we always talk about leadership. What does excellence mean to you?
I feel like people kind of associate excellence with success, and to me, it's not really about the success at the beginning. It's really about the journey to success. The ability to fail and come back and do things differently to get a different outcome. And once you can do that, then you feel accomplished with yourself. And once you can develop that skill, I feel like you develop that excellence trait that you need to take on in life.
You know what, man? That is excellent. That really an excellent answer. I mean, I think we can probably learn from you a little bit. So going on that, if I'm a freshman coming to Fort Dorchester High School and I needed some advice, what advice would you give me as a freshman?
The first and foremost thing that I can really get out there is I really want everyone to trust their process. Everyone has different processes. You'll have some people who come in highly recruited, and then you'll have some people who come in and they'll feel like they're, less of a player because they're not getting the same recruitment. And that was me. I kind of fell into a dark place when I started looking at other people's journeys and I'm falling behind. And that was kind of a struggle for me. And I wish that other kids, wouldn't have to go through that. And I'll just tell you that just be patient and keep working. The stars doesn't mean anything. The rankings doesn't mean anything. It's about who put in the most work. And best believe, everyone, you'll rise to the top if you put in the work. So,
man, I am giving you an A+ for that answer. That was a great answer. And since you were able to give a lot of advice, tell me, who was one of your influencers? Who was a role model for you, or even a mentor?
My father. That's the best answer I got. My father, he always pushed me, and he never let me, feel down. He always told me trust your process, everything is great. So he told me, do research, get on the field, lift weights. He started making sure I was on the right supplements as far as, creatine and the whey protein, to get my body right and compete at any level. And that's the man that I have to thank for everything, With that being said, my cousin is at USC, Davion Joyner. And, he's also given me some great advice. And, just seeing the work that he puts in, it's a grind. And my brother, he plays on basketball overseas. And it really just shows me, I can do it as well. I just got to put in the same work as those guys did. And I learned from their, mistakes in their process, and just trying to get as far as I can. But
We always say that you always need a great environment. It seems like you have a great environment. And we want to congratulate you on you're going to Limestone, correct?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, congratulations on that, man. That is awesome. And I'm going to turn it to David. He has something for you.
Davion, again, want to congratulate you on the way you've lived your life. And thanks for sharing that wisdom, those tips. And Levon Kirkland, we're all proud of Levon. He's in our Hall of Fame, and he's been down the track and has had incredible success. He teaches me a lot, and I thought, hey, you might want to ask him a question for yourself and for others. So what question would you have in this Ask Levon section?
So what I'd like to ask Levon is, Levon, what would you wish that you have done when you were my age, off the field, more as like, just in the community, or, just any advice that you would give me off the field, or any other, 18-year-old kid, ready to transition into a man?
Oh, that's an excellent question. Thank you so much for asking me. Now, believe it or not, I was kind of an introvert going into college. I wish I would have done a little bit better was to network. But we weren't really taught how to network. So we didn't really, I was afraid sometimes to ask people for different things. But I think when you get there, get to know your professors, get to know your coaches very well, get to know your alumni, and try to make headways early. Try to get those networks, take down those phone numbers, take down those contact information, and make sure you talk to them, you ask them different questions, especially maybe someone that's in your major, that's doing what you want to do. Reach out to that person, and you're always able to reach out to us at the South Carolina Football Hall of Fame. We want to make sure that this journey that you have, that we're supporting you as well. So make sure you call us, make sure you email us. But I would say one of the biggest things you can do is network.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Oh, man, appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Man, you're wonderful, man. You're an awesome kid, man. We can't wait to get to know you more. We're looking so forward to seeing you, man. Thank you so much for being a part of this. We really appreciate it, man. And tell me, who's your father? He needs to get some recognition as well.
My father's Davion Joyner.
Davion Joyner. Tell Mr. Joyner we said hello. We hope to see him when you guys come down to the banquet that we're going to have for you. But again, Davion, thank you so much for being an excellent guest, man. We really appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
BridgeBuilder Quick Hits, brought to you by Tri-County Technical College.
This is Levon Kirkland, and I'm here today with Catherine Durant. Catherine Durant, how are you doing today?
I'm great.
Great. Me and Catherine have something in common. We're Clemson Tigers.
Yes.
Yes. But hey, more importantly than that, today on this Quick Hits, we're talking about applying to school early. And Catherine has a lot of great information. One of the questions I want to ask you, Catherine, is if you're a senior, what are some of the tips you would give about applying to college?
So one of the tips I would give seniors is applying early and applying as soon as you can. So with the FAFSA, it does matter if you're applying early that you need to do it as soon as possible because there are some aid options that are first come, first serve. Mm-hmm. The FAFSA can be done at studentaid.gov.
Right.
There is an app called My Student Aid. It's an app that you can find on the iStore or the Google Play Store, so students can do it from anywhere. Tri-County does offer free assistance with completing your FAFSA. We do that every Friday from 10 to 1 on our Pendleton campus. Mm-hmm. And also, if Friday doesn't work for you, you can stop by anytime and we'll be happy to help you start your financial journey for college.
Well, thank you so much, Catherine. And remember, she said free for the FAFSA. I wish I would have known that information a long time ago. We want to thank you so much for being on our Quick Hits. You're amazing. And we'll talk to you later.